recorded one.
Oh, hey, where did I come from?
For you, you can handle that.
Yeah, I know. Right in that. We were watching those on YouTube.
Inside into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
is your number one.
Tańcach, takich tańcach właśnie przy
On se fait un beau repas, genre. Ouais. Genre un truc un peu cliché de restaurant, enfin un truc méga simple. Genre pas la pizza, mais ces petits plats, genre pas plus simple. Et on fait un petit gâteau à côté, ou un petit truc. Je sais pas ce que je veux dire. Ouais, genre. Mais je sais pas. Un jour, j'ai réfléchi. Faut voir ce qu'on a. Peut-être qu'il y a des plein de sauces, genre un peu. Tu peux les voir des trucs, tu peux les voir des trucs. Ouais, en vrai, on peut faire. too cute. They're like, what looks like Rainbow.
April. Non ça comme ça, non?
Do you recognise the area? Yeah, I do. Okay. It should be like there. Is that? You have a look. I'm not sure. I don't think yet. That's that. I don't think that's that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
don't realise it was static. And then
Oh,
tried not
oh,
to
yeah,
go
yeah,
on,
yeah.
so you just end up
Yeah. Did you really? Like, did you think it was on? I didn't think it was straight.
I put it in so good it was. But my Italian friends don't like it.
Rất nhiều người